Hey there, adventurers. Neon here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Outer Worlds with Sam Smart, the dumb and now even dumber character because we now have a permanent concussion as a flaw that we got last episode. It's the next day. We've gone and had a bit of a sleep. We've ate some food, had some water, stuff like that, gotten hydrated. So we're all rested up, we're slept up, we're rested up, we're drinking, full of drink and full of food. So we're about in as good of situation as we can be. Last episode we ended up getting the acid steeper that we needed to fix up our robot on the ship Sam. So needless to say, our Sam here is very excited to go and get that sorted out. So, let's go do that. I don't think Sam really wants to stick around here much more than he has to, because why should he? So let's get back to the ship. Let's plug that part into that robot, and we'll have a new minion on our hands. Alright. Hopefully the enemies over here haven't respawned, but it's quite possible that they could have. They sure did. And they're far enough away that it isn't really going to matter. They're far enough away that they weren't going to notice us. Alright. Whatever else Roseway has in terms of problems is not our problem. So. Let's get back here. That's a nice sight. That's a really nice sight. Got the fog covering the distance there. That's pretty grand, actually. Alright. Head back onto the ship. I've acquired snakeskin. Alright. Alright, Sam. We're gonna get you up and running. Howdy there, buddy. Install the acid steeper. A rumbling vibrates from the unit's chassis. Okay. Oh?
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Yes?
Registering new owner. Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Well, aren't you bright and cheery? I love you. We've got our own robot. Look at that. What are you doing, Sam?
That's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
That's a good point.
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
That's a good show.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
Run, Felix. Don't read an actual book. It's a trap. Intelligence is a trap. Okay. What are you up to, Sam?
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. SAM. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Okay. It's good for me. Back to work, Sam. Oh, this is great. Halcyon is not ready to have two Sams. They are not ready. It's been a second since I've talked to some of our crew members. How you doing there, Felix? Or Ellie?
Something on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Right, we've talked about the zero-G cocktail. I was hoping to know something more personal.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
Okay.
Shall we get back to mischief or what?
Yes. Let's get back to business.
No complaints here.
All right. Let's go. And, this the Vicar? Hi, Vicar.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
I'm sure I don't know what that's like. Let's talk about the thing. The thing that you want to do.
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where, the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
As soon as we can, I promise. Let's see, anybody else? Where did Felix go? He was just right around here. Alright. Let's go talk to Parvati. There's Felix. Parvati? Where'd Parvati go? Alright. Well, hey there, Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
Okay. Never mind. Can't really talk to Felix right now, apparently. That's funny. And Parvati's gone AWOL. Maybe she's up in the engine room or something. There's Sam. Hey, Parvati.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Oh, that whiskey did give my head aching something fierce. Feels like a primal's chewing on my skull.
Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me.
Aww.
I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Wait, is she talking about you?
I've got to read between the lines a bit, but I think she might be. Yeah, I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Absolutely, Parvati. That is so gosh stinking cute. I can't help but get, you know, like all the warm and fuzzies when I'm replay this quest because it's just so wholesome. So wholesome. Helping a crew member find love, and especially one as warm and cheery as Parvati. Okay, so right, we need to figure out what we're gonna do next. So we've got Sam, and now basically we can go to Byzantium. In fact, we're expected because we have told them that we know where Phineas is because we want to continue being the best bounty hunters in Halcyon, and that seems like the biggest bounty, the biggest score that we could get. So Sam figures that they would pay us in a lot of Rizzo's Purpleberry Crunch for that. The other things that we could do are basically getting to Monarch, but I don't know if we want to do that exactly right now. We will do that, of course, but I think what we're actually going to do is head to Byzantium, because normally on most of my playthrough, since I'm not doing the stuff with the board, I'm not able to go to Byzantium until like late game, like the last 5 hours of the game. I'm not really able to go to Byzantium, and it's a whole other place that opens up some quests, and by that point it just feels like weird to interrupt all of the momentum of the main quest in order to go off and do all these different side quests. But it's going to be interesting since we're trying to do things in very different orders than what I've been able to do in the past. I think we're going to go ahead and go to this go to Byzantium here.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
All right. Oh?
Can we talk?
Sure.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Okay. You don't strike me as a type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
Really? I never would have guessed.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
Okay. I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Huh? Why would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Okay. It's not gonna get weird, is it?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Well, it's almost like you want me on my worst behavior.
That's the idea. Anything else?
No. Well, what can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Okay, why did you leave?
The real question is why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
That's exhausting.
That's what I said. I'll take stale cigars and rationed showers any day. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
That would drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the Jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Okay. Alright, enough about Byzantium then.
That's what I've been saying.
Let's go. Alright then.
Remember that you are not insured.
I'm not? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Transition to Adjutant Akande's landing pad. Alright, who do I want with me? Well, I absolutely think that Sam should come with me. I guess I said we could go visit Ellie's parents. But I'm also tempted to have Parvati. We'll try this. We'll try that. We also haven't had the vicar around, but we did tell Ellie that we'd go see her parents, so we'll start here. All right. Wow. Big place. Big place. I've never really had Sam as a companion much before, so I'm interested to see what kind of interactions he might have and reactions. What is this place? Oh my goodness. So this is the Jewel of Halcyon, huh? That is big. That is very big. Hello?
You must think you're pretty tough. I bet I could take you.
Just here to see Sophia Akande. Hello?
Not so fast.
Okay.
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on through.
Okay. We are expected. Well, before we go, we might as well buy a bit of Rizzo's, shall we? That's good. Oh man, I can't wait to. I'm gonna need to get some of the Rizzo's armor at some point because that'll be perfect. While we're on our way up, have a bit of purple berry punch. Perfect. Ah, this doesn't play the Spacer's Choice jingle. That's a bummer. Okay. Hello? Hello there?
I see you haven't been shot to pieces by the guards. Do you have an appointment?
I do. No? Where do I get one of those?
Oh, it's you. My apologies. Mr. Bedford said we should expect a visit from a slow-witted spacer.
I see my reputation
Adjutant.
precedes me.
Bedford's contact has arrived. Shall I clear your schedule?
No, thank you, Percival. I doubt this will take long. I'm Sophia Akande, adjutant to the chairman.
Sam Smart.
I've been reading all about you. This dossier from Emerald Vale was especially engrossing.
You have a file on me?
I have a file on everyone. I have a file on Percival here. You wouldn't believe what he gets up to during private hours.
Oh my god.
I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. Today the region is profitable for the first time in years. Its workers are productive. They might even be happy. Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented. But you're also unpredictable. I don't like unpredictable.
Okay. I'm not afraid of the board. That's what you don't like. It's what my share for training in Wells. That's just the price of working with me.
You have potential. But as an investment, you're also a risk. I'd like to take you for a trial run. I have a job for you. One of our cartographers needs to be retired. I want you to carry it out.
All right, you want me to bring them the good news. Got it.
I can't tell if you're being exceptionally subtle or exceptionally dense.
Definitely the second one. That's me, exceptional.
Just give me a moment to get my bearings. Rachel Lockwood, cartographer for the Bureau of Exploration. She's done some sensitive work for us, but now she's a loose end. Lockwood has to go. Get rid of her. Bring me her work. Then we'll talk about Dr. Wells.
What? I've got questions about this.
I'll tell you what I can.
What did this cartographer do to upset you? Build you a rickety table?
Law have mercy. That is not what a cartographer does. You're thinking of carpenters.
No, I'm pretty sure they put down carpets.
That's carpenter. Look, just listen closely while I explain this. A cartographer is an expert surveyor. The board hires cartographers as part of its ongoing colonization and development branch. That means they make maps, which are drawings of places.
What's so bad about that?
It isn't as if we're executing Lockwood for mislabeling a river on a map. It isn't what she's done, but what she knows that forces our hand. The nature of Lockwood's work was sensitive, confidential, and concerns the future of Halcyon. I can't risk leaving her alive.
You want me to kill someone just to keep your secret?
I'm asking you to serve the colony. Silencing Lockwood will save lives and preserve the peace.
Let me guess, you can't tell me what she worked on.
I suppose I could, but then you'd be a loose end, and neither of us want that.
Why not? I can handle anything you throw at me.
Precisely. I'd be obliged to send assassins after you. You'd likely kill them, thereby obliging me to send more. I don't need that kind of paperwork.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about Phineas Wells.
Let's not mince words. Wells is a dangerous criminal and a lunatic. He's earned every bit of his bounty. I know you're eager to collect on that bounty. Deal with Lockwood, then we'll talk.
Okay. I'll need to think this over.
Don't take too long. There's another freelancer working this job. He doesn't have your skill, but nonetheless.
What other freelancer?
We've hired outside contractors before. There's another freelancer working this job, but he's been dragging his heels. Dependable and competent freelancers are hard to come by. For your own sake, I hope you prove to be the exception and not the rule.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Excellent. Percival will handle your paperwork for you.
Okay, I gotta admit, I wasn't quite sure what to expect in that conversation, but now with the whole like needing to kill somebody, now I don't really know how Sam would feel about that, because it definitely doesn't seem like a bounty type of thing.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
Oh, good. All right, I'll be on my way. Interesting. I'll have to see how. I'm not entirely sure how Sam would react to all of that. But okay. Wait, so this is where we came from. But we did level up, so let's go ahead and take care of that now. Let's do some of that. Let's do some of that, and some more two-handed melee. And we get another perk. I think this is going to be the time I take that movement during tactical time dilation. Sam has some level ups that we can do. Increase intimidate skill. Well, let's take the health. We definitely want the health. 10% range damage. Alright. Behaviors, long range. There we go. Do we go down this way? Alright, the other thing I was going to look at was the journal. Adjutant Akande. You learn that Rachel Lockwood works for the Bureau of Exploration. Interesting.
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Why do I look like a banker or a dentist?
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, your history.
Okay. Hello?
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Oh, yikes.
Can't be too careful.
Okay, can we go this way? Transition to Byzantium. Yeah, because on one hand, I feel like Sam would be dumb enough to, you know, conflate this basically assassination with another bounty, but at the same time, like, it doesn't sound like he's completely on board with it. So we're okay to, like, be here.
That automech better have all its certifications in order.
Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is Byzantium. Hello there.
You can pass. Go on through.
Oh, wow. Look at these buildings. Okay.
Area analysis. Squeaky clean.
It is indeed squeaky clean. It's kind of impressive. Alright, Ellie, where do your parents live?
Something on your mind?
Yeah, where do your parents live? Okay. Is this like a residential area?
There's my parents' place.
Oh, really? This place?
Smell that? industrial-grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
It's lemony fresh.
I love it, Sam. Love Sam. Okay, so then this place. I guess let's stop in then. Oh, yeah. Squeaky clean. Hello? Hello?
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into our home. I'll probably be taking a few things with me. Hello.
Play the ruffian angle some more. You're supposed to help me make an impression.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Indeed, we've saved towns. Yeah. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Well, we'll leave when we're good and ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
You don't sound too disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Okay.
What did you do?
Why, we did what any grieving parents would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
Oh.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Talk about making lemons slap out of lemons.
What vulgar company you keep, Marilyn.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know that Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh. Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Ellie, are you done with these jerks?
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
As much as we played up the sort of the comedy angle of that, that is kind of sad and heartbreaking when you think about it. That they would just rather their daughter not be alive and keep collecting on her insurance money than actually celebrate the fact that she's here. But you know what? We're not... I'm taking all of your shit, though. Because you're a dick to my friend. I won't steal it openly in front of you, but we're gonna steal everything else that isn't nailed down. Yes, we are. Okay, I can't go in there. Maybe we will take some stuff in front of your face, just for the insult. Yeah, this is mine. Bye.
You! Stop that!
Nope. Bye.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, let's do it for the rest of this stuff, too. That's right. Whatever I want. Take your high society cigarettes and all your booze, please. Thank you. That's what you get for being a jerk to my friend Ellie here. If I could smash a glass, I would. Come on, Ellie, let's get out of here. Yikes, so our introduction to high society is a rather unpleasant one already. That's great.
I need a word.
Okay.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
This is a very specific fantasy.
Shh, I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Ooh, okay, the first one. That second one was really cringy. Got a sense of drama, I'll give you that much. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You're really hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
I'm sorry. It's a rough situation.
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
Once again, that's very specific.
What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences. Just can't think of a good use for this one.
Bad things happen. It doesn't mean anything. You gotta surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
I don't follow.
The payouts are already scheduled. What if I could get the money routed to an account of my own?
Okay, keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for wool gonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Okay, then, let's go. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds. Next time, it looks like we'll be helping Ellie with a little bit of payback and exploring the rest of Byzantium here. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, consider subscribing, liking, adding a comment, tell me how I'm doing. All of that is very much appreciated. But other than that, I will catch you all in the next video. Cheers.